guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I do want to start talking to you guys a little bit more face to face. So today's video is going to be pertaining on why I feel like being shredded is overrated. Yes, why being shredded is overrated. Now, I know I have never mentioned it before on the channel, but I am a certified personal trainer and I am certified by NASM. And the reason why I wanted to go into personal training was because I wanted to help people out in their journey. And when you have the responsibility of helping people out in their journey, you are required to do your due diligence outside of these resources for the benefit of your client. So I'm going to go into it today on why I feel like being shredded or reducing your body fat to extreme levels is unnecessary. So let's begin. Now, my biggest influence when it came to fitness and nutrition was Chris Jones. Despite him having a rough year in 2020, I love this guy because he taught me everything I know. And he always had a saying. He said, there's hoe ready and then there's show ready. Hoe ready is when you're lean, when you're ripped, and show ready is when you're pretty shredded. You're ready for a show. Once upon a time, I was show ready. I was not competing in a show whatsoever, but I was show ready because I thought it was going to be cool to be shredded. Now, unfortunately, this happened during a time where I thought it was cool to not have any social media. Like, I didn't have Instagram, Facebook. I think the only social media platform that I had was Snapchat. You know how there's always that one guy who's too cool for social media? I was him. Like, my family is my number one piece of evidence. Like, they legit thought, like, I'm not kidding when I say this, but they legit thought that I had a terminal illness. Like, they thought I was really sick. I remember one time, it was like around Christmas time, I was laying on my back on the floor and my niece comes up to me and she like pulls my shirt up and like you just see like obliques and like striations, and I have a pretty like big rib cage. So my rib cage was like sticking out, and all I do is look up and my sister's just like, her like smile goes down and she shakes her head because they thought I was sick. But in reality, I was just shredded. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that when I was shredded, I did it in a very efficient way. I feel like I did it in a very unhealthy way, both physically and mentally. But we're not going to get into that today. If you are on a prep for a show, if you are an athlete, if you're a sponsored athlete, or the biggest one of all, if these are 100% your goals, then this may not pertain to you. But stick around. This video might help you in the future. You never know. So the first thing I want to talk about is the shredded vision. Now, everybody who promotes a healthy lifestyle wants to look good. I want to look good. He wants to look good. She wants to look good. Everybody wants to look good. We're not going to sit here and say like, oh yeah, I'm working out because of my health. No, we also want to look good, plain and simple. But what do you think about when you hear the word shredded? You see a guy without a shirt and two girls in a bikini next to him. You're thinking about a woman. You see a woman in a bikini with like nice little abs and a big old sorry, but you do. That's like the shredded vision. I'm a guy, so I'm speaking on behalf of guys here. You know, when we first start working out towards a low body fat percentage, we do it for the girls, man. We do it for the ladies. We're not going to sit here and deny that. We do it for a more attractive physique in the beginning stages. And let me tell you guys, in my experience with women, they could care less if you have a raging, sweaty 8-pack or if you have a belly. To men, that's not their priority when it comes to men. You know, I know us men, we're a little bit more shallow. I'm speaking about most women. I'm pretty sure there's some who need like a raging 6-pack to like get off, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about most women. But besides that fantasy not really existing, anybody would be lying if they told you that they did not want to look good. Which brings me to the next topic, which is influencers. Now, when I say influencers, I don't mean just fitness influencers or nutrition influencers. I'm talking about everybody on the platform, including myself, including anybody on YouTube, including anybody on IG, because at the end of the day, we do want to influence people. If I can influence someone to cook a healthier meal or to go outside and run, then I want to be that influence. But here's my issue with influencers or most people on the platform. An influencer's job is to influence. Wow, I know. They influence you to do what they do, to be just a little bit more like them. And that could be good or that could be bad. I mean, when I got peeled, I did it because it was a cool thing to do, and oh my god, summer is coming and everyone's getting shredded, and I wanted to get shredded. But guess what? Once you hit a certain body fat percentage, if that's not your goal and you get there, you're gonna be like super unsatisfied, because at the end of the day, that's not what you wanted to do. These influencers take photo shoots, they film videos, but people don't realize that these photo shoots often happen after a prep. Like, they don't get called up early that morning like,
Hey, yo, Christian Guzman. Yo, it's a sunny day outside. Let's go for a photo shoot.
no, that's not how it works. It could be because there's a launch coming up. It could be because there's a new product happening. It could be for any reason, but they go through a prep to prepare for that photo shoot. Same thing that people do for a physique show. They go through a prep. Now, if being shredded is all it's cracked up to be, then tell me why after that photo shoot is over, why after that physique show is over, what is the first thing that these people do? They'll go to the nearest restaurant and binge.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Now, YouTube is a humongous platform, huge platform. And there is libraries of like just meals, and there's like libraries and videos of saying you could eat this and get shredded. You could work out like this and get shredded. Eat my recipe and get shredded. Work out like me and get shredded. But that's not all it takes to be shredded. If spring comes up, spring is like every influencer's favorite season, because in 3 months it's summer.
Time to get your summer body, bro.
But if you're overweight in spring, chances are very, very high that you're not going to get shredded by summer. You have to be pretty damn lean to get shredded by summer. People are always looking for that quickest fix, because patience is not talked about as much as it should be talked about. Manipulating your calories on a weekly basis, sometimes even daily, depending on how low your body fat percentage is. And those steps matter a lot, way more than eating a certain food or doing a certain exercise. And when I say manipulating calories, that could be refeed days. I'm talking about the fact that the lower your body fat goes, the lower your body weight goes, the less calories your body needs. And you have to adjust, sometimes even on a daily basis. Now, this takes me to the next topic, which is supplements. Now, everybody will try to upsell you their supplements. And I feel like supplements are marketed in such an amazing way. Like, I could go to bodybuilding.com right now, and I would want to buy every single supplement. Whether it be a fat burner or BCA, anything I don't believe in, I would still want to buy it just because they're marketed in such a great way. And influencers will try to upsell you their products. Even if the products are shit, they will try to upsell you. Why? Because they're going to tell you, this is what I take to look like this.
Take this fat burner and look like me. Drink these BCAAs and look like me. Take this pre-workout and look like me.
But that's not how it works, guys. I just want to say, you guys, and let you guys know, do not think for a second that a tub with a shiny label is responsible for you losing weight. Do not think for a second that a tub with a shiny label is responsible for you hitting a PR. That is utter bullshit. You did that on your own. Which brings me to the final point, which is your goals. That's right, your goals. I know it's easy to get caught up in inspirations. I get caught up in inspirations, still to this day. I know it's easy to get caught up in trends. We all get caught up in trends. But when you get caught up in these inspirations, when you get caught up in these trends, it's very, very simple to start getting a little blurry. When I first started, I didn't have any fitness goals. I just wanted to lift weights and be like my inspirations. And every time I got to a certain level, I was never satisfied, mostly because I was never hitting the goals that I set out for myself because I didn't have any goals. So my biggest advice to you is, before you start anything, whether it's you wanting to reduce your body fat to single body fat percentages, whether it's you wanting to deadlift 600 pounds, ask yourself why you want to do that. I know it's a very simple method, but I really wish I would have asked myself, why, Josh? Why do you want to get so shredded? Why do you want to be so lean? There's this amazing show. It's called From Fit to Fat to Fit. I was going to do a video about that a few months ago, but that video got blocked. Shout out to Lifetime for blocking my video. It's pretty much a show where they get personal trainers and they're shredded. I mean, they're in their best shape of their lives, and they gain like 50 pounds. They meet a client and they both drop the weight together. It's an amazing show. I remember there was this trainer and he had like probably the best physique in the season. After he gained all that weight, he noticed a lot of things that were wrong with his mental state. Obviously, he dropped the weight back down, but he didn't drop it all the way back down to his starting weight. He said he was always caught up in maintaining a certain physique instead of maintaining a sustainable level of health. And I was like, people who are in the platform promote a great physique. You know, and don't get me wrong, I'm all for that too. Like, don't get me wrong, like my goal this year is to get lean. We're promoting these physiques, but are we promoting sustainable health? Are we promoting the mental health that comes with reducing your body fat? Shout out Mama Swole. I don't think so. I feel like us on the platform, we have a huge responsibility. There's like so many topics that we gotta touch on. Shout out to Saria. And I feel like I'm guilty of this as well, because sometimes we get caught up in what's in and what's trendy, but I would like to do more of these videos. So welcome to episode 1 of whatever you want to call this. So yeah, guys, I do feel like this video is getting a little bit too long as it is. I might do a part 2 because there's so much more that I do want to say about this topic. And it's a very, very important topic to speak about, especially to my fellow beginners out there. So I will end the video here, guys. Look out for more of this type of content coming really, really, really soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And you guys already know, I'll see you on the next video. Love y'all.